I'm Alan Mainayar with Pure Designs Spotlight. Today we're at beautiful Oak Mountain Winery with owner Johnny Leon, and we would like to explore what makes this place so unique. Hi Johnny, thank you for being with us.
Glad to be here, Alan.
So my first question would be, when guests arrive at Oak Mountain Winery, what do you want them to discover?
As soon as they walk in, I want them to feel like they're exploring, not only just the one and only subterranean cave in Southern California, but also an experience. And that's really what I hope that they're thinking once they pull up to the driveway.
How would you describe Oak Mountain Winery today?
What we're doing is we're allowing this to become something that is a very unique experience. The subterranean climate and the subterranean cave it's really cool on its own, but now you add delicious food, award-winning wines, and you allow everyone that comes in there to be intrigued by the cave. It's really a unique experience.
What do you think that makes Oak Mountain Winery really stand out?
Besides its wines, it's definitely the service. I used to work at the Hotel Del Coronado many years ago, and one thing that they instilled in us was service. You'll come back for delicious food, but you'll definitely come back if you were treated with a unique experience.
Absolutely.
Just think about many places you've been in the past. Some things are forgivable. Maybe perhaps they didn't get everything perfectly, but they made you feel a certain way. They make you feel welcome. They make you feel like you're in a unique spot. That to me is more important than everything else.
Yeah,
everything else can be worked on, but
that friendly atmosphere always goes a long way.
It goes a long way. The fact that we have excellent food, great wine, and a great experience, but to top it, we do really have really good service.
So you mentioned the cave. The cave at Oak Mountain Winery is truly iconic.
It is.
Everybody's talking about it. So can you tell us a little bit about the history of the cave and what makes it really special?
Well, the previous owners, Steve and Valerie, did an excellent job of bringing this to Temecula Valley. I mean, they're the pioneers that said, hey, why don't we bring a cave to Temecula Valley? And nobody else thought about it, and they did. They probably said they were crazy. But they took the time, the effort, and they were diligent about making this happen. And it's not just for Oak Mountain, the cave at Oak Mountain, but now it's for Temecula.
Yes.
And it's one of the things that attracts people to the area. So I'm happy that we get the chance to do that.
It's the only cave in the whole region.
Yeah, so that's really, really special and unique.
Beautiful. So we would like to say something to our viewers about the cave, that it's truly unique, and the temperatures during the summer, you don't use air conditioning here at all.
No, it's a natural cave, so it's naturally cool in here, and it keeps the wine at a certain degrees at all time, which allows the wine to do what it does best, and it's to be infused in the barrels. So that temperature control is great, especially on a hot summer day.
Yes.
Doesn't matter how hot it is outside. You come in here, it's a nice 67 degrees
That's
at all
beautiful.
times. So it's great.
Beautiful. Tell us please a little bit about the wines. What is your approach to winemaking?
My approach is very simple. I fell in love with wine many, many years ago at the Hotel Del Coronado. I got a chance to try wine from all over the world. Mm-hmm. And I got to pick out wines that were fascinating to me, not only for the history, but also the level of acid, the balance, the taste, the bouquet of the wine. So I like to approach it as, what would I like to give my guests?
Yes.
So I'd like to have wine that is, that everyone can appreciate, not just myself.
Right.
Do I like bold reds? I do, but I also want to make sure if it's your first time wine tasting that you're going to enjoy the experience as well.
Oh, great. That's great. Which wine best represents Oak Mountain Winery?
Stephen and Val did a great job of bringing several types of varietals to Oak Mountain. One of the flagship wines is Pinotage, because it's so unique in the valley.
Oh.
It's the Cinsault Pinot Noir hybrid, and it has a fascinating taste. And some people, like myself, taste a bit of a ripe banana towards the end tail of the tasting. And it does have that same characteristic of the Pinot Noir. So
Very
that is one of the ones that I happen to love. And it grows great here in Temecula Valley.
That's amazing. So, can you please tell us a little bit about the Cave Restaurant?
Absolutely.
What kind of cuisine you serve?
We have everything from our famous chimichurri fries, which are tri-tip, served with an amazing chimichurri sauce that we make here, to our Chilean sea bass or filet mignon. So we cover all the bases. I wanted to make sure that the food elevated or caught up with the type of wines that we're producing, and I think we're there. The cuisine has gotten better and better, and we're excited about our new approach this summer with other things we're going to be trying soon.
I'm sure that you guys have a lot of beautiful events here. What kind of events do you have here? What the viewers should know, what kind of events are happening here lately, and how special are they?
I'm a big proponent of live music, so we have live music every weekend. We do have many weddings, everything from bar mitzvahs to weddings to anniversary parties to even divorce parties, believe it or not. We have a little bit of everything, but the most important thing is we have the space, the capability, and an amazing events team to help us with that.
We also heard that there is a speakeasy style distillery in here, and if you can please tell us a little bit what makes it so special and what makes it a must-see at Oak Mountain Winery.
It is a very cool vibe to enter the speakeasy. It's a distillery speakeasy. When you enter it, it's like you're going back in time, but also it has a presence of future cocktails. The mixologists that are there are producing new things every day. They have some amazing cocktails on hand. And they're really, really good at what they do in their craft. So it's a really true, unique experience in the speakeasy.
And so, how do you call it? There is a special name for it.
We currently call it 36522, which is the address of the winery. But we are undergoing a change soon to be able to kind of reflect what it's become.
Okay.
So it's exciting.
That's great.
Yeah.
When you're looking ahead, what excites you most about what's next for Oak Mountain Winery?
Wow, that's the part that gets me excited. That gets me every time I wake up in the morning and I get excited about going to work. Those things that keep me aware of what we could possibly do here. I want to continue to work on our winemaking, our menu, and our restaurant to keep refining that. And we keep getting awarded for the best restaurant, for Distillery of the Year, and many other accolades that we're excited about. And I want to continue going down that path. I want everyone that comes here to have an amazing experience, one-of-a-kind experience, and leave here wanting to come back again very soon.
Thank you, Johnny. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so
very
much, Alan.
Thank you very much.